it's a big enough driveway, but cars turn off. I think I did this before, and I was like, oh, a car's coming up here. But I think I'll be fine. This is a really sketchy intersection here because people do and don't stop at this stop sign. Like, there's supposed to be a stop sign here where this crosswalk is. Not everybody uses it. So, they have to turn. Right. This is also, this whole area is like heavily trafficked, and it's a royal pain. So it's, you know, always busy between, you know, anywhere between 6 and like 9 to 10. It's non-stop. So it's like you have to really be careful. Cars never stop coming up here. All right, we'll go now. So. Really tricky, even at the South Street Bridge, and the South Street Bridge is around the corner there. It's like it's up and around ish. Even the pedestrian signal and everything can be a little bit sketchy, and you're like, can I go or can I? People get confused, they step out in traffic. There used to be a beer distributor where Roberts Center for Pediatric Research or what have you, where those two buildings are now, used to be a beer distributor and a parking lot and like piles of gravel. That's right. So when you walked over the bridge, that's what you would see. Like sometimes a few trucks or whatever filling up, truck here and there. But I guess they got bought out. I don't know how it works, but anyway, wow, what a development in that area, right on the river. Of course, people get to have little, like, maybe riverfront views and stuff. Now that's research. I don't know if anybody comes in to stay. Like, if there are just appointments or just researchers. I look into it. Do they have hospital rooms like CHOP or what have you? So I was thinking there's a children's hospital, then they have pediatric research, so I'm curious what goes on there. So I took care of a couple dogs for, were they newly married or similar, here on Bainbridge. So that's Bainbridge Street. And now they live in Santa Barbara, California. And Corey, I think, is a athletic, like a track and field coach. I think for high school. It's been a while, so they left 2016, 17, and his wife a pediatrician. Speaking of pediatrics, Morgan Leaf, I think. So he went to Villanova. I don't know if she also did. I don't know how they met or anything. I remember they had a Princeton Hun School of something keychain, but Princeton Hun is actually like a boarding school. It's more like K through 12 or similar. So it wasn't Princeton University, but it might as well be. It's that type of preparatory school. Sorry. Anyway, that's Naval Square. It's so funny, on different blocks different sounds can come out and vocabulary. Brindley, L-E-Y. So we have an EY on Bainbridge and Brindley Court, which is newly built-ish. Also, this came in around 2016, 2017. And technically, based on my experiences, there are certain things that I cannot be a part of if I were to notice a system, and the EYs and the LEYs are among them. Also the skis, if your last name ends in ski, for some reason, someone always winds up causing a problem. So I had to learn these things. I'm like, that's crazy. And the number 16. These things can indicate that you're part of a very specific system. You might feel like you're led to do certain things, like as if you're special and this, that, and the other. And what you don't know is a lot of people are led and they're conscious of it. So, little secret let out of the box there. But some people feel really special, often the 16ers. So it could show up in your address, predominantly. Maybe a phone number. I'm the reverse of 16. I have 61 in a social security number situation. Chinese medicine here. It's just like Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. They reverse 13, so they might believe, or they're willing to play into it to see what happens, the 13 bloodlines. The idea of 13 bloodlines. And then someone said the idea is the 16ers want to knock out the 13ers. If there was constant world takeover ideals by these people, I did not grow up this way. So I'm just saying, I just grew up trying to figure out how to survive in general. I didn't sit there thinking, oh, there's these families that we have to knock out. Didn't think that way at all. So, all right. South Square Market, all lit up in gold. So it looks really pretty, with the lights. If you really, it's like Clerks, the Clerks Forever Good. They went with an electric plug, 100%, as opposed to Make Hers Yours, which was the tagline forever. And the lesbian community loved to use it. So in the all-female lesbian community, there would be Make Hers Yours potato chips, and they would, use it as part of their messaging, just like the whole world uses messaging. And they thought it was funny, Make Hers Yours, because there's nothing better than feeling like a guy who has more control. Trust me, ladies, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I feel like I'm in control. The dynamic is remarkable. Incredible, the difference. So ladies feel like they're in control, but often they're pleasing men, even if they don't realize it. We have to look good. We have to work out. We have to eat correctly. We have to do this. We have to do that. So that's usually in the minds, somewhere in the back of the minds of females. We have to work. We have to make sure we're smart enough. We have to make sure this, that, and the other. But if they sort of give females the chance to feel like a male, if you will, then it's like